Let's put together the Wood City Learning Tower.
Welcome to another episode of Mix Fix It Life.
Here's all the parts. Comes with screws, two kinds of screws, and a nice little screwdriver that's cute. First step is to take these legs and put them on from this side here. And you're going to put the screws, these screws here, in from this direction into the wood. So again, the screws go in on this side, and the wood is on that side. It doesn't have the lines. The lines here is where the screws go in, but one on each main unit. That's step one. Step two, we're going to put all 5 of the rectangles with 2 screws each. Again, we're screwing from the other side now into the wood. You can see we put the wood, this small piece of wood on that side, but the wood here is going to go on the other side. And we're going to put the screws in from here. You'll see the little holes or the indentation. That's the side the screws always go in. And you want to get your screws in just enough so that it's flush and you don't feel anything here. So you put it in just deep enough or tight enough to get the metal to go inside the wood so it's nice and smooth. These boards can go either way, it doesn't matter. They're totally reversible, so don't worry about which way they go. Okay, so we have all 5 boards put in on one side. Again, the screws go in on this side, the smooth side, and the boards are on this side. And then we're going to put, be careful, we want to put this side of the other here and put the screws in again through these little holes to connect them together. That's step 3. To make it a little easier to put together, don't put any one of them in all the way and then tighten them up after they're all sort of connected. Okay, so we got all the screws in on this side, and we now have all the 5 wood planks connected completely. Here's step 4. We're going to slide this little piece in. So here's the piece. It's universal, so it can go either this way or this way. Just make sure the rounded side is on the outside and slide it into the bottom rung. You'll see 2 holes here to let you know that's where it goes. And then 4 screws on 2 on each side. So here it's all in. There are screws on both sides. And that's the initial step. Okay, the last piece, or second to last piece, is this big board. From the front, you put the curved in the back. And for the youngest kids, you want to put it on the highest level. And it should slide in. If you have trouble sliding it in, they say to loosen some of these bolts here to allow it to go in, but this goes in pretty good. And then we're going to use this bolt. We're going to use 4 of these bolts on this side, on both sides, to secure it. So these bolts are a lot different. They go in a good amount, and then they can screw in pretty easily, and then we'll tighten them with a screwdriver. You have to position the board just right. So I've got about a 1/4 inch here and about a 1/2 inch here, and that allows the bolts to go in. You don't have to tighten these bolts up too tight. As soon as they stop, just make sure they're flush. You don't want to over tighten them. And then last but not least, this little bar goes in I found that it didn't go in sort of along there, so what you can do is just put it on an angle like this, okay, and then just push down, and it secures real easily. And we're done. So if we pick it up and put it next to the sink, you can see how it can be a helper to get up to the countertop. Or over here, you can see how it's up against the countertop. And it is quite secure. It's very, very secure. There's these little rubber pads that you can put on the bottom of the feet here. Probably help it from sliding or scratching. They were on this little piece of paper, 3M paper, in the instructions. Hard to see, but it's right on here.